What is going on, my beautiful people, man? Hope you guys are having an amazing one in this video, guys. Hold on, y'all can't really see me, but it's okay. These past videos have been blurry. I don't think y'all really mind, man. What we're going to be talking about in this video is being able to get into a rhythm as a communicator or as a just person that's trying to get into a flow state. Now, what I mean by getting into a rhythm, we're gonna try to break this down as fast as possible because my girlfriend is currently coming, man. Let's go, she's coming. She gonna be spending the night today. But what we're talking about is getting into the rhythm of being able to kind of like get into the flow state, just like Michael Jordan. Okay, Michael Jordan has this pep in his step, this bounce, this rhythm, this swagger that he's able to go with when he's playing in a basketball game. You just feel it, you see it, you're like, damn, this dude is different. Now that is something that you can consciously get yourself into, because if you start missing shots as a basketball player, a lot of the times you can see the basketball players, they'll miss a couple shots and all of a sudden they're in their head, they're not thinking, they're just like, their head is down, man. You see that, and it is bad, it is sad, it is just something where you're not going to be able to be consistent and get better and better, or just be able to be your best at times, and also just be able to, like, yeah, unlock your plethora of skills that you actually do have. But a rhythm is something that I'm hearing about from Owen Cook, and he's basically saying, like, a rhythm of something as small as a rhythm of something that you're saying to yourself while you're doing the motion of action of a something can get you into a flow state, can get you more and more reps, because you're not afraid, because this thing is getting into a good rhythm versus a rhythm of fear. You can be in a rhythm of just like fear, you're scared to shoot, you're scared to do anything. And what I mean by this, I'm talking about it completely, is it's also talking about speaking, talking to people, being able to speak, being able to do sports, being able to do anything. So if you go out there and you're talking to somebody and you automatically are like, oh, that went terrible, or it's all banking on whether or not it went good, it's going to go bad. But Owen Cook talked about one of the things that he says is 1,000 out of 10 after every interaction, which is basically saying every interaction went amazing, even if it didn't, because you're learning, you're growing, all that stuff, even if you make terrible mistakes. I gotta make sure my girl's not here yet. But that's what we can do for these videos. That's what we can do in general when you're playing a basketball game. If you go out there and you start shooting, all right, let me go get my girlfriend. I'm gonna get my girlfriend. I'm gonna tell you guys this as fast as I possibly can. But okay, here's it simply in like 30 seconds. We'll go walk over there. But you're shooting and you're basically being able to say, like, okay, after the shot, you're saying to yourself, that was an amazing shot. And what that's basically telling your mind is it's not about the freaking result, it's about the process of what you are currently doing. And once you start to say that, all of a sudden you get into a rhythm of like, oh, I like the process. Hold on, let me tell her. So you're getting yourself into the process of doing that. And like for myself, here's the best example that I can give you guys right now. Let me light this myself up. If I go to IHOP, I'm currently working at IHOP right now as a server. What I'm going to do is start telling people every table that I go to, if I start off with saying, how are y'all doing, my lovely, amazing people? Or not necessarily saying that, but something that reminds myself that these are lovely people, amazing people that I love, gets me into a loving mindset, which we can easily fall out of if we don't consciously get ourselves into that rhythm. You understand what I'm saying? So what is the rhythm that you want to get into? What is the mantra / saying / verse, scripture that can get you into that rhythm? Do you want to be more joyous? Do you want to be more loving? Do you want to be more accepting? Do you want to be more fearless in terms of going out there and making mistakes? Do that, make the mantra, say it after every time you're doing their thing. Love you guys very much, man. I had an amazing time. I really got to go get my girlfriend. Talk to you on the next video. Peace. Whoops. Peace.